Step back in time with me to September 16th, 1920. It's a bright, late summer day in New York City. The streets of the financial district are humming with the usual lunchtime crowd. Bankers in crisp suits, clerks rushing with documents, messengers on bicycles, and street vendors selling hot dogs. The air is filled with the sounds of a bustling city, the clatter of trolley cars, the distant toot of a steamship, and the murmur of thousands of conversations. Wall Street, the financial heart of the world, is at the peak of its power. The Great War is over, and America is roaring into a new decade of prosperity. No one suspects that in a few short moments, this scene of ordinary life will be shattered into chaos right in front of the U.S. Assay Office, across from the imposing J.P. Morgan & Co. Building at 23 Wall Street, an old horse-drawn wagon comes to a stop. It's a common sight, unremarkable in every way. The driver casually gets down and disappears into the crowd, melting away without a second glance. The wagon, laden with what appears to be heavy cast-iron window weights, sits silently at the curb. For a few minutes, it's just another part of the streetscape, ignored by the passers-by hurrying to their next appointment or grabbing a quick lunch. The clock on Trinity Church, just a stone's throw away, is about to strike noon. At precisely 12:01 p.m., the wagon explodes. An unimaginable force rips through the canyon of buildings. A blinding flash is followed by a deafening roar that echoes 4 miles. The wagon is instantly vaporized. Its deadly cargo of an estimated 100 pounds of dynamite and 500 pounds of cast-iron slugs, turning into a storm of lethal shrapnel. The slugs, each weighing several pounds, tear through the air at incredible speeds, cutting down everything in their path. The elegant facade of the J.P. Morgan building is pockmarked with deep gouges that are still visible today. Windows 4 blocks around shatter, raining glass onto the terrified crowds below. The immediate aftermath is a scene of pure horror and confusion. The bustling street is transformed into a war zone. Smoke and dust choke the air, so thick that the noon sun is blotted out. The initial silence of shock is quickly replaced by the screams and moans of the injured. People lie strewn across the pavement, victims of the brutal, indiscriminate blast. 30 people are killed almost instantly, with another 10 succumbing to their injuries in the following days. Hundreds more are wounded, some catastrophically. Brave citizens and office workers rush to help, turning torn clothing into makeshift bandages and using car doors as stretchers. The city's emergency services are overwhelmed, but they respond with incredible speed and courage. In the hours and days that followed, a massive investigation began. This was the deadliest act of terrorism on American soil up to that point. The New York Police Department. The Bureau of Investigation, a precursor to the FBI and even the Secret Service, were all on the case. They meticulously collected evidence, sweeping up every fragment of the wagon and even the horse's horseshoes. They discovered leaflets in a nearby mailbox from a group calling themselves the American Anarchist Fighters, demanding the release of political prisoners. Despite interviewing hundreds and following thousands of leads, the culprits were never definitively identified. The bombing remains one of America's most infamous unsolved mysteries. A chilling reminder of a day when terror struck the heart of New York City. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into history. Let me know in the comments what historical event you'd like to see covered next. See you in the next video.